congratulations for the organization, it's so great. Let's take a few minutes about culture and team management. The main point is how we can develop BNI through a culture and a team. Who I am, Michel explained. So, I played rugby, and you know, if you ever play rugby, it's the same as BNI. You have to work like a team together. It's hard sometimes, it's beautiful sometimes, and you have to win the game at the moment. Congratulations to South Africa for the World Cup winning. Yeah, South Africa is there. South Africa is there. So, I love human fraternity, like round table. I'm sure there are table of 41 in the room, and also student fraternity, and I love spirituality, the energy, and we are lucky in BNI because we are so much people with beautiful energy. So, do you know legend of Switzerland? We are here in Madrid to speak about legend. But there is a big legend in Switzerland with the very first chapter of history. We have to speak with Ivan, because in 1291, 3 men in the Switzerland, it was not Switzerland, decided to be together and to work together in the country. So I think it's the first time, the first chapter in history. But to be focused, I am Senior Area Director of the French-speaking and Italian-speaking parts of Switzerland. I'm not sure you know we have 3 main languages in Switzerland. German, but in reality it's not German, it's Swiss German. It's a little bit different. We have French and we have Italian. And so I take care of members of French-speaking and Italian-speaking parts. So it's very interesting. 1,250 members, 42 chapters, and I am lucky to have 5 colleagues, 5 area directors for this place. So you see, they are eating, they are happy together. It was a few months ago, 2 months ago, and in a good moment. So, what is important in everything you do? Why building a team? Why? Who knows the Marvels, Avengers? Who knows? You know that? Someone say, I prefer the DC. Okay. But you see, the Marvels, it's like a team. Everyone in your team has superpower. Do you know that? Or maybe, first question, do you have a team? Maybe it's easier to do all on yourself. It's better when I do the things myself. You don't think that? Yeah, I see. Right? That's okay. No, it's not the same. So, why have a big team? Of course, the first question after the why is, what's the BNI mission? Because sometimes, for our members, for ourselves, we forget what is BNI mission. My coach from BNI asked me one time, what is BNI mission? And I was thinking about, I take a moment. And after I was just looking my car, changing the way the world does business. That is BNI mission. I forget it, really. That is our mission, and it's very important to remember that for you and your team. Growth. This morning we spoke a lot about growth. It was so terrific. We were there with Mark and our friend. Incredible. But people are not always very friendly with growth. You know, I'm for ecology. Growth is no good. Did you hear that? Did you hear that sometimes? Growth is not so good. But the question, it's not only growth the business, it's would you like to grow yourself? To be in contact with a better version of you? Yes, of course. So BNI is a growth for everything. And you can ask questions to yourself and to the others. Another question, do you know, for yourself first, your deep motivation? Do you know your deep motivation? What do you like? You want to be rich? You want to be happy? You want to be healthy? I don't know. That is your decision. But many, many people don't know their deep motivation. And it's very, very important in management and also for your team to know the deep motivation of everyone. So, first, if you have a paper, if you have your smartphone, write it. What is my deep motivation? We have tools to see, to understand. So, after when you have your team, when you have maybe also your team, you can bring a lot of things. More success. In BNI, we want more success. We want energy. We want to feel better. We want to feel something. We are a part of something so big. We are so happy. And especially in the global convention, I don't know for you, I have this feeling I'm a part of this big things, incredible. All these people, I don't know if you know, you are incredible. And we are together a big team in the world. And also with the growth of BNI, with the team, you can bring new members. You can bring new referral partners, and of course, more business opportunity. You see the picture with Ivan, with a small team of Italian-speaking members of Switzerland. It was 2 months ago, I think. And it was less than 10 members in Italy, and we had 15 minutes, 20 minutes with Ivan. These 10 members never spoke to Ivan, and they were after. Oh, it was incredible. Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible because the question was so difficult, and the answer was so simple. That's why it was great. So with the team, always leave something. Of course, I have to thank my team, really, my 5 area directors. They all speak French, one speak Italian also, and 1 or 2, 3 speak German. So we need, as you understand, in Switzerland to speak a lot of languages. We need that. And everyone has superpower. Everyone has superpower. The point for me, if you have now a team, take a picture of every one of your team and say, for me, what is the superpower of Arnaldo? What is the superpower of Xavier? I don't know. For you to understand the superpowers of your team, it's very important. It's always the question, if one member of your team want to go, want to leave, are you happy? Do you want to retain him or her, or you don't want to retain? Good question, you can ask for yourself. I also work a little bit with the color, red, yellow, green, and blue. If you have a complete red team, it will be a matter, no? And yeah, I hear someone laughing about that. If you have a complete team green, it's very peaceful. So if you like that, you understand I'm not green, huh? Okay, but here, we have many people, and it's a complementary team, blue, red, yellow, green, everything. When you know why you want to build a legendary team, the second question, big question, is how? how can I build my legendary team? There are many, many methods. You can work with a lot of things. First of all, know your values. Know your values. Is there anyone who is in your room from Ivermeister? Yeah? Did you exercise the moment? What are your values? Because the values you want to have the same people with the same values in the room. It's quite challenging. I did that. It was really. So, what are your values? First, if you hire someone who doesn't have the same values as you, do you think it will be peaceful? No. Do you think it will be a great success? No, of course not. So, when you have your values, after you have your big picture. You have your, okay, I want to do that. For me, it's very important. For example, for me, I really need positive people. Always complaining, always something bad. It's too difficult. I'm sorry, I don't like that. I can't work with that. I like people very, very, very positive. Yeah. Design your ideal team. I'm sure they are fan of collective sports, soccer, rugby, or ice hockey, I don't know. You can play my all-star team. It will be like that, like that, like that. And just think, what would be your all-star team for you? For you. I would like someone who's very good to bring visitors, very good to manage DCs. I would like to have in my team the two biggest trainers of the region. I don't know, but for you, make a picture. Make a picture and write it. And sometimes people say, it's not possible. If you think it's not possible, it's not possible. It's clear. So, make your ideal team. You can write it on a wall, you can find picture, and you take this picture, vision board, you do your vision board. Is there people who do vision board here? Yeah, great. Vision board. And you see your vision board. You see your vision board on the morning, on the evening, you take a picture on your smartphone, and you can see your vision board. So important. Really. I write The Secret, because of the book, The Secret, from Rhonda Byrne. Of course, it's Napoleon Hill and so, success philosophy, but if you really feel the things, you receive. It's kind of giver's game, you know? You have to feel your team. Of course, when you have your team, now or you need to know them. Everyone. You need to know everyone in your team. It's here, you pay the keys and hop, after, just for the work. If it's only that, I'm not sure your colleague want to work really with you. I'm not sure. You need to know. And in BNI, it's very important for us to know the other people. Of course, it's very important for us to know our team. It's clear. So you can use one-to-one, quality one-to-one. Real quality, work on the quality. The worst way to lose time in BNI is making one-to-one of bad quality, really. You can use events. And I write, you can use a life assessment. Life assessment. You follow someone with the door is open, he holds the door. Okay. He's drinking a glass of water. He didn't ask the neighborhood, do you want some water? Would you like? Yeah. You see the life assessment. In the small thing, you learn the big attitude, the big mindset of people. And just be careful, be aware of everything about that. Another main point is to find good or great mentor. And I write BNI mentor. We are lucky. we have a lot of great BNI mentors. Okay? Do you like Star Wars? Someone like that Star Wars? Yeah, you like it. Okay. Luke Skywalker met Master Yoda. And before Obi-Wan Kenobi, we all need mentors. So, find a great BNI mentors. We love legends in Madrid. King Arthur in England has Merlin. Don't know in English, Merlin. And so, with your mentor, you can improve yourself. You can, one more time, you are looking for best version of you. After, you have always three, like Switzerland, three great roles. Recruit, enroll your team. Always recruit. If you stop to recruit your team, you start the problems. Always think, she could be in my team, it could be in my team, I don't know. And after, think always to train. We are like professional players. We need a training, always a training. If we don't train, we fail. If we don't train, we are in the comfort zone, slowly. The growth is not yet. Why? We don't have growth. It's clear, we don't train. Okay. And of course, with the training, you mentor. You have a mentor, and you are a mentor for the other. Givers gain. I receive, I give, I receive, always the same. There are many practices and ideas. And to find your style, it's so important. So important to you are okay with your values. You are okay, I want that. You are okay with your big picture. So you can study the communication way. BNI genuinely is only about two things. Communication, leadership. We are not looking for members. We are looking for leadership of members. If we have great chapters with great leaders, we have success. I'm sure you will live, you see that, yeah, of course. So, communication way, for me, very important. You retry always feedbacks. And it's just, you were so great, you were so, no, okay, thank you. What can I improve? What can I improve? It's really important. Always ask feedback to your members, your DC, your directors, everyone. Create positive emotions during events for your team. We all know team building, no? And we need emotion during team building. Positive emotion. If you remember, it was so powerful when we were together at the meeting, and we go to the meeting like that, it doesn't work. The people have to enjoy to go to the meeting. They have to enjoy to meet the other part of the team. It's very important. So bring positive emotion. If you like the books, people here, I think, there are many who love reading, no? You love reading? Yes? Every day? Great. I take 3 main books. There are much better other books, but I love these 3 books to improve the management. The first one, maybe we don't speak so much about it. The 5 dysfunctions of a team. It's really a small book. If you don't like to read, it's not a problem. It's very short. And it's a story, as our friend Rusty explained. Just a story, you will love this story. And Patrick Lencioni explained with 5 things. First, you have to build the trust. You have to trust the people in your team. If you don't trust anyone in your team, you have to change. Or yourself, or to change your team. But you have to change something. It's very important. And he gives many tips to improve that. You have Robert Iger. Robert Iger made an incredible work with Disney. If you know the story of Disney, and Robert Iger brings it incredible high, really. And my favorite, no worse, it's all about the management of Netflix. I think also many people here see Netflix, no? I think so, huh? And the management of Netflix is very easy. Always three main points. You try to get the best. You reduce the control, the check, and you require always feedbacks. Always feedbacks. You don't give feedbacks, you are fired. It's clear. Yeah, oh no, you were perfect, you were perfect. No. I have something to improve. If you don't see I have something to improve, you're bad or you lie to me. So we have no possibility, no options. So very good reading to learn about that. And of course, it encourages the creativity of your team. I don't know for you, in BNI Switzerland, we always think to bring more value to our members, and we need creativity. We see this morning what we can do with artificial intelligence. It's very great. But at the very beginning, if there's not a human giving just like that something, there is nothing wrong. So creativity. We test, and after feedback. We test, and after feedback. So after you have your management style, you can ask yourself, my way of communication is like that. My way of building the team is like that. And after, I made it real. So, I will speak a little bit about my BNI members. Is here, I see it here. Philberg. Who knows Philberg? Yeah. We learn so much in Switzerland with Philberg. And we learn a lot about Bergism. He has kind of mantras, Bergism, and it's very difficult because my wife knows the Bergisms. I say, yeah, it feels that, okay, thank you. And I love the improve or remove. If you try something in your team, if you keep someone in your team who are not the right person at the right place, you are responsible of this situation. So, with respect, you try to improve, and if it doesn't work, you remove. And it's very important. Second point I love from Philberg, the problem you see, it's not the problem. It's only the consequence of the problem. So if you understand why do you have this problem, and you are looking for the why, then you can find solution for a long time. And that is very important. And of course, my favorite one, BNI. If you ask your visitors, do you know what means BNI? If you are in an English-speaking country, okay, you know in Switzerland, in French-speaking or Italian-speaking, when you say business, network, international, people are doing, okay, thank you, I will say, I'm not interested. Right. Something from the United States, no? Okay, well, if you say, no, BNI, it means batteries not included. It's a wonderful tool. You know, in Switzerland, we have the Swiss knife. Forget it. Swiss knife, it's wonderful. It works very well. But if you don't use your Swiss knife to open the bottle, you don't have the success in your bottle, the business, and so. So please remember, and remember to your members, to your colleagues, you put your energy in the things to get success. And so, we are near the end. I have just one question for you, and I want you. Now, you take an action and you write it. If you don't have a paper, you have a smartphone, and you write the action, simple action you are ready to do now, and you will bring for the future. Thank you.